Episode 9 of Volume 2. Remember that part in which case I was actually listing the episode titles and then just kind of gave up on that? I'm going to try to make up for that now. Episode 4 was called Painting the Town. Episode 5 was Extracurricular. 6 is Burning the Cancel. 7 is Dance Dance Infiltration. 8 is Field Trip. And 9, where we're at now, is Search and Destroy. There. Now, I can't wait to remember until episode for like season 12. Not 12. 5. And I'm like, okay, now I remember that I have to do all these episodes again. Dang it! Whatever. At least I remember before the season was over. Now, if you could remember what happened in half of these episodes, I can give you the credits. Nah, I can remember some of it. I mean, Dance Dance Infiltration just kind of speaks for itself. But now we're going to go seek and destroy things with our Indiana Jones teacher thingamafudger.
Professor Oobleck?
Yes, I'm afraid those bags won't be necessary, girls. Seeing as you've opted to shadow a huntsman on what is now essentially a reconnaissance mission, I can assure you we will not be establishing a single base of operations. Rather, we will be traversing several miles of hazardous wasteland and making camp in any defendable locations we may stumble upon. I've packed all of our essentials myself, brought the air course, and ready the airstrip. And it's Dr. Oobleck. I didn't earn the PhD for fun. Thank you very much. Come now, children. According to my schedule, we are already 3 minutes behind schedule.
It's the Dr. Crowley situation. Hey, he's got super speed.
Looks like we're going to save the world with Dr. Oobleck. Okay, yeah, when you say it out loud, it sounds worse.
Yeah.
Save the world?
Even the name sounds like you don't know, you had a seizure. Oobleck.
Sad. Maybe a little hungry? That last one's not your fault, though. Ren.
Nora, you're hungry every moment of your life.
Oh, just
If you're even close to your chibi version.
Ren and Nora wanted to shadow the sheriff of a nearby village.
We set out tomorrow.
Then you can party with us tonight. We're shadowing a crime specialist. All inner city detective stuff.
Is everybody coming? I thought we were special.
We normally go to the city with you guys, which means stuff's always exploding in junk. So we thought this might be a better way to check out the kingdom when it's, normal.
Well,
Why don't you just go without us?
wish us luck.
Good luck. Everyone's gonna get there in their own special way.
I guess I just never saw you as much of a fighter.
I admit I fancy myself more of an intellectual, but I can assure you, as a huntsman, I've had my fair share of tussles.
Like the mushroom?
Those are truffles.
Like the sprout?
Those are Brussels.
God damn it, Barb!
My expertise in the field of history, as well as my dabblings in the archaeological surveys, our dear headmaster saw it fit to assign me to this particular assignment.
What does history have to do with this?
Why, what a preposterous question, you silly girl. Why, history is the backbone of our very society. And
History is
the river.
basically real life
Probably the
lore.
kidneys, if I were to wager.
And that means...
The southeast quadrant outside of Vale is home to wild forests and deep caves, but it is also the location to one of the kingdom's greatest failures.
Mountain Glen.
That's right. It was an expansion of Vale. But in the end, it was overrun by Grimm and fenced off from the rest of the city.
Correct.
Huh.
And now it's
So that's where they're coming from.
It's a dark reminder.
And a likely place for a hideout.
Precisely.
This place used to actually be part of Vale and then overrun by the Grim. Okay. As overdone as it kind of is, that is kind of one of my favorite tropes. It's like, this was actually a very profitable place until it was abandoned because there was too much of X.
Ladies, you still may be students, but as of this moment, your first mission as Huntress has begun. From this point forward, you need to do exactly as I say. Do you understand?
The best part is since this is abandoned...
I thought I told you to leave all your bags back at school.
But, you hadn't told us to listen to you yet. So I didn't.
Dang it, you got me there!
Wrong. Very well, Ruby, leave your bag here. We can pick it up upon our return.
But well...
Young lady, what in the world could you possibly have in that bag that could be so important to bring with...
Back in the bag.
We're here to investigate
It's
an
adorable.
abandoned urban jungle teeming with death and hostility. And you brought a dog. Genius! Canines are historically known for the perceptive nose and heightened sense of sound, making them excellent companions for hunts such as ours.
I'm a genius.
Keep telling yourself that.
So, what are your orders, Doctor?
Ah, yes, Straight to the chase. I like it. As you've been informed, the southeast area has been marked as a
I
recent
like this
hotspot
guy.
for
He's
activity.
nuts,
Now,
but he's
there
the
are several
fun
possible
kind of
explanations for
nuts.
this behavior, one of which being Grim.
What?
Grim. A creature of Grim, approximately 100 yards from us at this very moment.
What?
Just got off topic like Doug and Up. Squirrel!
Number of reasons why Grim would congregate in this particular area. The most likely of which would be their attraction to negativity. Sadness, envy, loneliness, hatred.
So keep it away from middle and high schools.
Harboring ill intent.
So, what now?
We wait. We track. If this specimen leads us to its pack, that pack may subsequently lead us to our prey.
How long do we wait?
It's uncertain. Hours, days, weeks. Why, lone Grin have been known to stay isolated from the pack for months, and there's the whole pack.
Fudge.
What?
And now they've seen us.
What?
What?
And now they've seen us!
I take it tracking is out of the question?
An accurate assumption? Yes.
What's the plan then?
Fight?
Show me what you're capable of.
Cover your ears wide.
You didn't cover your ears. Bad dog. The best part about this being an abandoned warehouse district, you can blow everything the fuck up and there's no casualties or anything. Well, except for Grim, but who cares? I really hope this doesn't end up being like an Attack on Titan situation and I'm not gonna give spoilers, but to try to be as spoilerless as possible, relating to how we find out where the Titans are coming from, if you know what I mean. I hope it's not one of those scenarios. We found out this dog has a fucking stand. I'm leaving. Everyone's cutting these things in half perfectly.
Piece of cake.
Do not celebrate yet, for I am certain this is the first bout of many.
No
Shall we
doubt.
continue?
This place is overrun with Grim after all. Ruby was flying, or falling with style.
Excellent work, girls! Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be any signs of criminal operations in this sector. Oh well, moving on.
Hey Doc, you know, I was actually looking forward to seeing a pro huntsman in action. Like, fighting, or at least helping us fight.
Yeah, really.
Ah, but I am in action, scouring the ruins of this one great city for any signs of irregularity. Not every mission is filled with daring and heroism, girls. Sometimes it's just a heightened form of extermination. Remember, this is a job, and you all signed up for it. I do hope you understand that.
Well, yeah. Of course.
How'd you become a huntsman if you're not doing jack diddly?
Why did you choose this line of work?
Huh?
Or she's just making them do all the work because they
Well, to fight monsters and save...
No, that is what you do. I want to know why you do it. The honest reason as to why you want to be a huntress.
The honest reason? I'm a thrill seeker. I want to travel around the world and get wrapped up in as many crazy adventures as I can.
And find your mother.
And if I help people along the way, then that's even better. It's a win-win, you know?
I see. And you, Miss Sneak. A girl born into fame and fortune such as yourself certainly doesn't need the extra work. So, why choose this over a cushy job in Atlas?
It's exactly as you said. I'm a Shneen. I have a legacy of honor to uphold. Once I realized I was capable of fighting, there was no longer a question of what I would do with my life. It was my duty.
Interesting.
Just a bunch of Tweety birds.
And what about you, Blake? You seem to carry yourself with a sense of purpose.
There's too much wrong in this world to just stand by and do nothing. Inequality, corruption, someone has to stop it.
Very well. How?
That's a complicated answer. It's adorable.
Sorry, are we ready to keep going?
No, I believe for today. It's going to be
You
done.
didn't ask her.
You three, set up camp in that building. Oh, and please do make sure that there are no more of those creatures. Your leader and I are going to secure the perimeter. Come, Ruby.
Something's up.
What is that?
Oh, wow.
It looks awesome.
That, my dear girl, is a grim.
It's like woolly mammoths. They're giants.
Let's kill it.
I'm afraid your sniper rifle will do nothing more than agitate a grim of that size.
But what if it attacks us?
Fret not, Ruby. Those Goliaths are not concerned with us. Ruby, not every grim is mindless. Or rather, not every grim is still mindless. You see, the grim you see before you are so powerful, so superior to the grim you fought, that they've undoubtedly lived hundreds of years. And in that time between killing humans and attacking our borders, they've done one important thing. They've learned. They've learned that when they attack our borders, they're likely to die. And what we lack in strength, we make up for in will. And that killing one human will only bring more.
Then, why are they still so close to the city? What are they doing?
Waiting.
Keeping an eye on us. They're defending their ground, waiting for them to be attacked.
Dr. Oobleck?
Hmm?
I was wondering.
Wondering why I've been interrogating your teammates all day?
Actually,
I was wondering if you want to pet my dog.
why did you want to become a huntsman?
Look around and tell me what you see.
Lots of old buildings, empty streets.
I see lives that could have been saved. As a huntsman, it is my job to protect the people. And although I am capable of doing it with traditional weaponry, I believe I can make a much larger impact if I do it with my mind. As a teacher, I'm able to take knowledge, the most powerful weapon of them all, and place it into the hands of every student that passes through my classroom. I look at this wasteland and I see lives that could have been saved. But I also see an opportunity to study these ruins and learn from this tragedy, and therefore become stronger. I am a huntsman, Ruby, because there is nothing else in this world I would rather be.
I can't believe we didn't find anything.
We've always been fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time.
True.
I guess we can't always have luck on our side.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
Huh?
Earlier. About upholding the legacy. There's more to it than that.
Yeah. No, me too. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either. I know what I want to do, but I figured I'd always take things one step at a time.
Well, it doesn't matter. We know why we're here. Right?
Do
Ah,
we?
wonderful! A textbook campfire!
Fire! So warm.
Very good. Eat your dinners and hurry to bed. We have a lot of ground to cover
Dog, your
tomorrow.
mouth
and
is
we'll need you
always
to take
hot.
turns
You don't
keeping
have
watch over our
sweat pores,
temporary
that's
boat.
why
Any
you heavy
volunteers for first
breathe.
watch?
Yo.
Hey, did Oobleck ask you why you wanted to be a huntress?
Nope.
I mean,
I asked him.
No, he didn't. Weird. Oh well. Good night, guys.
That is a good point. Why? Does he already know? How would he already know? What does Oobleck know that we don't? Well, he's a hunter, so probably a lot. Grim dogs.
Don't
Or
worry.
wolves.
Things will be better tomorrow.
Because they're sure as shit fucked today. Interesting. Get to see a bit more in depth with the characters. See them fight a bunch of monsters and learn a bit more about Oobleck. Despite his name sounding like I sneezed, quite a bit more to him that meets the eye, and a bit about the Grimm and stuff about their lore. Sort of. Given the fact there's 8 seasons, I'm sure there's going to be lots of lore about the Grimm. That's an awesome picture, though. And the town that could have been, or the town that was, rather. It is rather interesting. So, yeah. It's really cool. I like seeing more in-depth about the characters. All that extra jazz. And John in the episode is automatically a 10 out of 10 because he's the best character in the show. Fight me. Don't actually fight me, I'll die. Alright. Later.